Hello gamers, it's me, Onion Creature, and I'm going to be talking about Lego Pokémon.
In a world of taxes, instead of gym badges, one trainer is about to remember who he really is.
It is official. Our reports confirm that Lego Pokémon creatures are finally here.
How that collaboration has unfolded has not really been ideal. To start out on a positive note, I do really like this Lego Mini Pokémon Center. It's a very appealing little recreation of a Pokémon Center. Not too much to it. It's got doors that open, is the main quote-unquote feature, you could say. Fairly faithful exterior, and a few interior details. Computer terminal, front desk to heal your Pokemon, some bookshelves, bench or a table, some little plants. Got everything a Pokemon Center might need, recreated in Lego form. In terms of exclusive elements to this set, we have stickers. Oh goody, stickers. Got one for the front, one for the lobby floor, and then one for the healing station. So this is nice. The reason I was able to pick it up is because it was a Lego Insiders reward product. How this works is you spend Lego points that you build up from making Lego purchases. If you have enough points, you can use them to buy objects such as this. Isn't that nice? I would say the problem with this is the availability of products. This Lego Pokémon Center is already sold out, apparently, even though it's not technically being sold. It's technically free if you spend those points. You do have to make another Lego order within 60 days to get it shipped to you. So that's a little scummy, but whatever, I guess you still get the item. And the problem, I'd say, is this set would be really nice to just be able to go to a store, pick it up off a shelf, and walk home with it. But you cannot do that. You cannot purchase it. I was able to get at the time it released. If you weren't, it seems like it's going to be a lot more challenging. Some options you have if you really want this set is to just get your own pieces, since these are all pieces that have been previously available, and make a version yourself. It won't have those stickers, but you could also make your own stickers if you really want, or you could buy it on the aftermarket. But looking at the prices, I don't know why anyone would spend that much on this. Holy God. And so that brings us into the wider Lego Pokemon collaboration. We have 3 actual sets being sold, and then 2 other sets which are not being sold but which were available at some point through alternative methods, this being one of them through the insider point rewards. Put it there. Great set. I would recommend you buy it if it was available. Hard to recommend. If you do have enough Lego points and it becomes available again, might be one to look into. Other than that, I don't know, probably not. So the 3 Lego sets we have, let's start with the most normal of them, which is the $60 Eevee. It looks okay. I think that is definitely a bit small for the price, but it seems fine. I think they just keep getting more controversial from here. We have the $200 Pikachu. Aside from being $200, I think the issue a lot of people have with the set is just his face. Something is a bit off here, isn't it? Yeah, just not the most appealing prospect. And then lastly, we have the $600 Kanto Starters Final Evolution statues, which look pretty crazy. I mean, this is quite detailed, a lot going on. I do question, I think, having so much of the build be the different base elements that hold up the statues of these Pokemon. Either way, I mean, it's a cool looking set, but clearly at that price point, you are going for super collectors, not members of the general public, really.
We're gonna catch and build them all.
And then alongside that $600 set, Lego did something even more fun, which is a gift with purchase, which is something Lego does with a lot of their sets, especially some of their more expensive sets, which is to include a bonus if you buy it within the time frame that it first releases. I find this practice generally pretty scummy. Sometimes, like with the Lego Death Star, they included a TIE fighter which can fit into the set. So that just feels like they're cutting out an element that should have been in the set and putting it separately as an incentive for you to buy it early. Sometimes they aren't as bad, and I think this is a situation where it's not quite as bad because it's this Kanto badge set in this nice box. Again, like the Pokemon Center, as far as I know, the only exclusive elements are those stickers. So you could get your own parts and build it yourself, but you don't get those official stickers or whatever. It does feel like something that's just totally separate and additional. That is a nice bonus. The problem, of course, with this, like the Pokemon Center, is accessibility. This would be a great thing, like the Pokemon Center, to be able to get on its own, but that is simply not possible. And again, the aftermarket with this set is also pretty terrible, so would not recommend that. And yeah, that is the state of Pokemon Lego sets at launch. They are not ideal. I'm pretty pleased with getting my mini Pokemon Center. This is a nice set, nothing too exciting, but having an official Lego Pokemon set is something I can appreciate. There's also additional aspects to keep in mind. Mega Bloks had a long-time partnership prior to this and released Pikachu sets which were both cheaper and from a design perspective look nicer. I mean, they're not made out of Lego bricks. The visual design of Pikachu here is a lot more appealing, and it did not cost quite as much as the Lego version. We also don't really have any sets aimed at the primary audience of Pokemon, which is kids.
And Destiny doesn't care about lower back pain.
None of these sets are below the 18 plus black box adult Lego set range, which is kind of weird. I don't know, man. Maybe just a set with a couple of brick-built Pokemon and some minifigures. I'm pretty sure Mega Bloks did stuff like that. I see no reason why Lego couldn't have as well. Maybe that'll be coming in the future. So the question must be raised now that we've gotten Lego Pokemon, Lego Animal Crossing, Lego Super Mario, and Lego The Legend of Zelda. What is next? Basically what I'm getting down to here is, are we getting Lego Kirby sets at any point in the near future? It's definitely more likely today than it was a couple of years back when we just had Lego Mario. You know, you've covered a lot of ground there. So what other series does Nintendo have that could be adapted well into marketable Lego sets? And I think Kirby is not far down on the list. Kirby as a series, as I've discussed previously, doesn't necessarily sell the highest, but it does get quite a lot of merchandise that you can see in many different stores. It's big here in the US and it's even bigger in Japan. So there's definitely a demand for Kirby products, and that does bode well for the potential of a Lego Kirby set. We didn't get new Kirby Nano Blocks last year, and I don't believe I've seen any indication of them returning this year. Could mean something, I guess. All right, well, that is all for my mini deep dive into this topic, alongside my thoughts on the mini Lego Pokemon Center, which is a fun thing. Just a nice, fun thing that I enjoyed building. And with that, I'll see you again soon.